What's up, YouTube? Southern Comic Geek coming to you with yet another unboxing video. And so it seems like these things are coming in every day. It's like raining cats and dogs, but I really don't understand that saying because I've never seen it rain cats and dogs, actually. But had a live stream earlier today, a 400 subscriber giveaway. Was able to give away some good books to the community for just going along and being a part of that giveaway. I do have a current giveaway, which I'll mention a little bit later for those of you who catch this live on the rewind. In either case, there's the algorithm. Yeah, I'm probably going to go up to the top now that the YouTube algorithm is in the house. How are you doing today, sir? But I will mention that later. But whether you're watching this live or on the rewind, be sure to hit the like button, smash that subscribe button, and then tell all your friends, neighbors, even the people you hate about the YouTube channel and also my Instagram page so that we can get to the numbers we need to get to in order to give away that gambit. So, which I'll mention later if you're not already familiar with it. But got some boxes in today. And wanted to open them up. What? 2 lives in one day? Yeah, sometimes it just happens that way. Able to work it out last week. I think I actually did that that way too. Yeah, man, I'm great. Just living the dream, man. Just living the dream. So got this from Goodgie Bay Books in Colorado. I'm not sure what. The lost books have been found. So I haven't really been having that bad of an issue with UPS. There's been a couple of damaged boxes and stuff that's a day or two late. But this stuff really got lost. And when I checked it out, it didn't really give me any hope as to when it might actually be here. It just said it's lost. So I was like, okay, good. But you know that if you watch my stuff, you're going to either have some Batman, some Valiant, or some X-Men in it because that's generally my main deal. But yeah, so this is Hard Corps #1. This is a Jim Lee cover from back in 91, 92. Valiant comic. It's a gatefold cover, pulls out. And this is the gold version. So I already have the entire set of that. And that is the gold version. Also, another Goldie is the Unity #1 Barry Windsor Smith goodness there. This was Unity was Valiant's tie-in because they have the 3rd largest connected universe, and this is the gold version. I already had the original version, but picked up some of those golds that they had for 0 or 1 first issue that Valiant had from back in the day. Now this one shows coming from Rhode Island. I'm expecting a big package from Rhode Island. Well, actually 3 big packages. I hope that this is not one of them. And the only reason I say that is because I wanted to get them all together so that I could open them all up at one time and do a different deal. But I don't know who else I ordered something from in Rhode Island. And then you're like, really? You're ordering too much stuff. And to that, I would agree. And it is that way. So this is going to be the lesser stuff. Oh, my Lord. So talking about USPS. So I won this big, giant auction on Mike Rogers' channel. And it was huge, absolutely huge. Samuel David, how is it going today? Comics with Bonics, how are you? So yeah, he shipped it out in 3 boxes. It was so big, shipped out in 3 boxes. So I just this morning checked. One of them was coming through Memphis, which this is probably the box that come through Memphis. So usually if it says it's coming through Memphis, it's about 2 days out for me. I was like, okay, well that one's coming. But I didn't know which one had the big boy in it. And so the other one does not show any updates. It still shows in Rhode Island. And then the other one showed due the 17th. So a week from yesterday. But anyhow, huge, huge auction, huge pickups. These folks on, but I'm going to show them. So if you watch another live stream coming up, I'm going to be having some turtle experts, some TMNT experts, people that love some TMNT, know a lot more about it than I do, because I'm, of course, was a big expert in it, if you want to call it that, the toys and the original animated series. I've started doing a little, mostly the old Mirage black and white stuff. And so, but some people that know a lot more than me. William Smallwood, how are you today? But since I already got everybody on here, I'm going to go ahead and show what I got. And this one's got a book behind it. Strange. I wonder if he meant to throw that in there. All right, so this one was weird because there was nothing about this. It was a total TMNT lot. Literally me and two other bidders, mostly one other bidder. One got in when the last book was shown today. Someone's been very busy today. Yes, I'm trying to get all of these books shown. It's a scheduling deal. But this one, what if Punisher had killed Spider-Man? So not sure about that. So he is hopefully coming in Escargot T80. Hey, Mike Sanchez. So hopefully he is. Gave away the books earlier today on the 400 subscriber giveaway. But as most of you already know, Mr. Gorell, how are you? I have a book I wanted to show off, Mr. Gorell, but have no fear, for this is the only one in my PC, so I'm not going to send you a deal. But I got this off of IG the other day. First appearance of Admiral Thrawn and Mara Jade, Heir to the Empire #1. So thought that was pretty slick. Picked it up on the cheap on IG off M&M comic sales. If none of y'all know, he runs a IG sale every week, usually on Wednesdays, and does a really good job. So, because I picked up these other two books from him a lot, the Snake Eyes #2, which is Scarface homage there, and then of course, book that needs no introductions, Hell Arisen #3. Picked that up from him as well. And he'll usually hold them for me until I get enough. I won't fool with shipping them. It's 5 o'clock somewhere. And see, that's what Perry sings to himself every day. So that way, while he's working hard at watching movies, that's right, he's living the American dream, making all that big money on YouTube, watching movies. And it's only in America can that happen. But yeah, it is 5 o'clock somewhere. The what if the Punisher killed Spider-Man? I don't know that he meant to throw that in because, like I said, it was a total Mirage Turtles lot, and it just kept growing and growing and growing. Mirage Studio presents Gobbledygook #1. So this is all black and white like the old TMNT was, and has a little turtle cameo in the front. 1986 Mirage Studios. Trying to see if, Kevin Eastman, Peter Laird on the art. So they did these as well. Just a little apocalyptic side thing, and it does have some turtles in there also. So gobbledygook. And we got Eastman and Laird's Tales of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I think these were reprints of the original stories that were released a little bit later. This is Michelangelo, the Christmas special, which I guess kind of got on some people's radars here recently with The Last Ronin, because this is the first appearance of The Last Ronin, the story that didn't get told. So Leonardo, #1 of the Micro series, #1. Then we've got Eastman and Laird's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, book 33. So I'm assuming this is in the original series run. Notice they all have the same look. This is before the cartoon changed the look. Tales of the TMNT, #2. These are the reprints, but I still think because they're the old ones that they have a little value on them. And then this is issue 23. I'm assuming that's Splinter. Master Splinter fighting some giant wet. Interesting. Then this is of the IDW series, a square-bound book, issue 50. And this is Twitter and Instagram. This is some kind of sale, some kind of shop. This is a special cover, but it's signed down here at the bottom. Then we got of the original series, issue 28. So don't know who that is. I would assume April O'Neil, but that's assuming too much. And you know what they say about people who assume. It makes a you-know-what out of you and me. So shipping. So USPS they finally found one package that off of eBay order that I had. And then they found these books, which should have been here yesterday or today. So he had to ship 3 different boxes, and he did not charge me for shipping. So I'm not going to say too terribly much, but he shipped it media mail. No. That is a definite no. You don't want to ship media mail unless you absolutely have to, because as you heard me mention earlier, the stuff just goes dark. I mean, they have tracking numbers, but they're not really paying attention to them. Most of what I ship out when I buy or when I sell is via priority. And so it just seems like they have, I guess because they seem to have a little more willingness to keep up with it. So let's do an update on this bad boy right here. And that's the second appearance of Gambit, Uncanny Xmen 266, first appearance in continuity, first cover appearance, and it is a newsstand. And the spill on it is that we have to hit 450 subscribers on YouTube and then 1,000 followers on the Instagram. Currently, as I'm looking at it right now, I have 997 Instagram followers. Hey, Jabroni, pay no attention to those books you have because there's a lot more than that. They shipped them in 3 different boxes, and I got one of them today. And because the name on the outside of the box was not the name of the guy I bought it from, I assumed it might have been something else I ordered, but I already had it, already went live. And so I said, well, I'm just going to go ahead and show it. So pretend like you didn't see those books, because you will see them again. And I'm not going to mention how much I pay for them, because what I would like to do is those books and the other ones that I got that are coming in, want to show them to you. And you being a Turtles expert can tell me, did I get a good deal or not? So would you, as a Turtles fan, have paid what I paid for the books that I got? So we're going to put them all together, and then we will re-show them. But on the Gambit, so currently I am at 430 subscribers on YouTube. And so just need 20 more subscribers on YouTube and then 3 more subscribers on the Instagram. So, and if we do that inside the month, which is only the 11th, we will give away this bad boy. And if you were on my show earlier today, you'll know that normally I give away more than just what is promised. And so if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe to Instagram or YouTube. Hit up your friends, share the channel so that we can reach that deal together. Stephen Spock, how are you today, sir? Let's see. I did pay thousands for a TMNT. Anything under is a good deal. Well, that's true. That's true. But hey, it shows that you are a committed TMNT fan. And so you obviously have been on the hunt. I know that when you were looking for that first print, you were very methodical. You had, this is what I want to pay. This is the grade I want. And you passed up a lot of books, right? Some books that were lower grade or higher price than what you want. So you were methodical. You had your eyes on the prize. And so I'm looking at trying to complete the original TMNT run. The Black and Whites Mirage series. never really got into the IDW stuff. But yeah, the original series, want to pick that up. And with that one auction win, won a lot in that series. Got some other stuff kind of semi-related to it, but so we'll see. And maybe we get somebody else, Jabroni, if you can think of somebody else that would be good to add to the panel to get a second opinion as well. I feel like I got a good deal just based off the one book that was in that lot, but we'll get some other people's opinions and talk some turtles, because your point of reference is certainly newer than what mine is. Mine dates back all the way back to the original series, and I never got into the IDW stuff. Never really collected turtles back in the day. IDW run is awesome, and I probably could get with you as to when a good jump point would be for that, because I picked up issue 100 just because it was issue 100 and try to get in the story, and I'm like, man, I'm missing a lot of stuff here. So if there's a good jumping on point that I can take my original Turtles knowledge and incorporate it into this and pick up and not be missing stuff, certainly let me know what issue that might be, other than going all the way back to one. Had to pause the video. Customer walked in. That Star Wars book. Yes, great book. There's a newer Marvel Thrawn book that has him like really up close. Of course, I was a nerd. I read all the Star Wars books, and of course now they've been not deemed not canon since Disney bought them, but kept up with the expanded universe. But yeah, there's a comic that's got Thrawn real up close, kind of like Immortal Hulk book. I thought would be really cool to get Timothy Zahn to sign. I leave for a blood drive mission tomorrow. We'll be back Friday evening. Well, at this point, according to USPS, it's probably going to be the first part of next week. So I'll keep you updated, and we'll go from there on that. And of course, Slim's dropping in. Thank you for dropping in, my friend, and joining us there. But so be sure to share the channel, share the videos, thumbs up this video, subscribe to the channel if you hadn't already, but certainly get all your friends, your enemies, and everybody else to join, in particular the YouTube channel, because we're still 20 subscribers away from that, but we're only a handful on the Insta side. Matter of fact, we're only 3 away now. So, but that's it. That's all I got, folks. That's enough, right? But we're going to be giving away this book and probably some more goodies. And so help us out to get there. Thank you for joining me today. And until next time. My room is too clean. No. See, I show you the nice side of my room. This is the business side of my room. So I'm at my desk. And so when I do conference calls and the like, this is the business side, right? So over there on the other side is where all my comics and all are. I've got so many books that need to be filed away because I'm out of space. I'm out of books. And so over there, my comic room probably looks much like y'all's room. This is kind of like the Wizard of Oz. Pay no attention to the man behind the curtain. Okay. This is okay. Pay attention to the business side of me. The nerd side is all over there on that side with my Marvel Superheroes arcade game, my pops, my comics, and all this idiocentric stuff. Businesses, comics on the back. Well, my wife was like, "You really need to rearrange your office." I said, "No, I don't. I don't need to get on a conference call." And then my boss asked me, "What are those comic books on your wall right there?" I need to keep the business front here. This is what those things. Go over there when I get through. My room doesn't even have a bad mess. It's 360 degrees. Well, I have 6 kids. 4 of them still live at home, and 2 of them, one's 2 and one will be 1 next month. And so yes, they continuously raid my room as well. I do plan on having a room tour. I have started getting the boxes because they keep multiplying, these comics do. I don't know how that, right? I'm right at 5,500 now. But those boxes that you've probably seen, the card boxes slide into, so they can kind of stack on top of each other without having to have that lid. I've started buying them. The current set that I've got is 4 high. Probably going to stack 5 high and then start moving them this way just so I can rearrange my room a little bit. And so when it's a little more presentable, I will do a room tour as well so that you can see my bookshelf with the library-esque ladder in it. So I have a little that crawls up to the top of the bookshelf, and you can slide the ladder across the bookshelf, kind of like old time library stuff. Flash by night, too late for me. My boss knew when I was. She approves. Are you talking about your wife? No. Yeah, well, it was funny because one of the underwriters at my company, I noticed their mug one day, and I think it was a Star Wars mug, and I got to talking, and they're like, "Yeah, we go to Comic Con, and they're in Salt Lake City, and I'm in Mississippi," and I'm like, "Oh, you go to Comic Con? Okay, all right." And so got to talking to them about that. So, but anyway. So again, I do appreciate everybody for taking a little bit of time. Would you please take a little bit more time and share this channel out there in the YouTube land so that we can get to give away more books, and maybe you will be the winner, because I know Gray Man won something today. Gray Man, you still got to send me your address, my friend. Other than that, until next time, keep reading and keep collecting. Adios.